Hi, what's up guys, and welcome back to Rufford Old Hall, and we're gonna have a walk around, take a look at the Scarecrow Fest, and also we're looking out for those dancing imps because apparently they have been seen again since we last visited here. So we'll have a walk around.
And we missed them all.
And we missed somehow the imps, but they're still.
Somebody did see them.
People are telling us that they're still here, so we're gonna have to follow this up now and check
yeah.
it all out. Let's go. So Rufford Old Hall. That's the actual hall at the back there. It used to belong to the Hesketh family, apparently. They also owned other buildings in this area, Hesketh Hall. So we'll have a walk up in and amongst the trees, really, because if we're trying to find any folklore stuff, we need to be in and amongst the trees rather than on the path. So, apparently, right, they've had nuts and things laid out for the birds, and some people have seen little things with faces and stuff in amongst these trees. So it's worth slowly filming round and checking it out, just in case. I mean, if different people is coming forward and saying stuff, then there's got to be something in it, don't there?
Well, yeah, I mean...
They do a lot of folklore stuff here though, don't they? And they do a lot of like nature stuff and all that, so I think if you have a magical garden or like a magical forest, this is going to attract that kind of thing, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
So you're running the spirit talker there, just in case we get any ghosts en route.
We'll never know.
Let's go and have a look at some of these scarecrows anyway. So the first one we've got here is Paddington, I think. It looks like Paddington Bear.
Maybe it might be better off to do the other thing.
Do what you want, but it might be worth running that spirit talk around the actual hall when we go round and then come out and ask out for them people. Yeah. You're walking straight past Paddington. It's Paddington. So this is the Scarecrow Fest competition that's going on here right now. So we'll have a look at these whilst we go around. But this, the gardens and also the woodland outside, people have reported, and they've got in touch with us also to say that yeah, they have seen something along the lines of little people, but they've been seeing them outside the hall on the other side where the forest is. So we're going to have a run around this bit first, and then we're going to go out and go over there and shoot that bit. And we'll have a look at these scarecrows whilst we're here. So it's a very big belief in Lancashire, really, the folklore thing. And it's easy to laugh it off, you know, and say, oh, it's all make-believe. But there's books and books on it, and there's people, you know, running different tours around these halls and things like that on folklore. It's such an important part of our like local history and our local heritage. So it isn't as crazy as people think. I haven't actually seen anything, and I know Andy hasn't either, but that doesn't mean to say stuff's not there. That's Rufford Old Hall from the distance there. So the Hesketh family used to live here at one time. And like all the big houses in Britain, like Downton Abbey and everything, they eventually just became museums, and the families moved to smaller houses which were sort of like easier to run, less expensive. And the big English house like that kind of died out and went into a museum. Downton Abbey stuff, they were everywhere, those houses, back in the day. So we'll go, absolutely, someone's agreeing with me then. But all these, I think it was the Second World War that changed everything really, didn't it? After that, because people opened their houses up for hospitals and things like that. Everybody had to do some kind of a job.
That, I think they realised
changed it all, didn't it?
Satanic.
Really? I think there's actually arrows to follow for these scarecrows, so we don't actually miss any of them. That's the church gonging, can you hear it? We were up there last time, weren't we?
Help me.
Help me? Really?
What kind of help do you need?
Who needs help?
Who needs help?
See, there's something in that tree there. So people are leaving little gifts and things about, I think, aren't they? This is all to do with like the imps and the folklore and the fairy tale stuff that goes on. People are big believers in it, and
Yeah, of
it's
course they are, yeah.
really we ought to follow it up. I know the last
Move
time.
forward.
Yeah,
Hex.
move forward.
Move forward and a hex.
This is all witchcraft stuff. But a lot of these halls used to have like witchcraft symbols carved in the woodwork. So when we go around later on the inside, we need to check that out. They used to put symbols in the wood, carve symbols in the wood to keep evil away and stuff like
You
that.
see, a lot of these pieces, a lot of people have put this on to protect them against witchcraft. Or was it the other way around? It wasn't on to protect you from witchcraft. It was somebody carved them symbols on as a sign of somebody was practicing witchcraft there
Yeah,
to
maybe.
protect them against anything bad happening to them.
Yeah,
They were witchcraft symbols, but it wasn't a protection against witches and witchcraft. It was somebody practiced witchcraft to protect that house.
yeah,
We're
that's
out with
probably
that.
right. Yeah, of course, yeah.
We're out with that.
Yeah, definitely.
People,
Alright, we've got another scarecrow, which is this one, Peter Rabbit. So some of these are famous ones, aren't they? Some of these are famous figures.
hello.
Would it be great if that spirit box said Peter now?
Meerkats.
These are apple trees, Luke. These are apple trees. Holy, so they've just an orchard.
He never wears no trousers.
Kind of Peter Rabbit have you been watching?
He's no trousers. I'm only saying what the meerkat says.
Oh, I see, right. I was missing the point completely then.
Where's the Peter Rabbit?
I never heard of Peter Rabbit with no trousers before, and I don't want to go down that road really on YouTube. If you say so, Andy, is all I'm going to say right now.
She's in the house.
Who's in the house?
I'm in the house. Plant.
So they're actually inside the house then. So who are you then if you're in the house?
Hello, Benjamin, hotel, plant. I'm in the house.
So they might be inside Rufford Old Hall, which
That's
we can go in and around it, but we're not allowed to film on the inside.
No.
Like a lot of these halls, it's not.
Yeah, it's.
It's protection in it against the valuable stuff. They've got paintings and antiques.
Stop people.
Yeah, that's why we weren't able to film round sometimes Horton Towers and Samsbury is the same. We can film as much as we can, but that's it. Then we've got to come out and not film anymore because it's they belong to people still, these houses.
That's weird.
Go on, what's weird?
Can you smell that now?
I can smell something, yeah. What does it say?
Scent.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can now you mention it. Yeah. This is that maze, isn't it, that we came round? 1950s. Well, they perhaps still lived here then, because a lot of these houses didn't disappear till like 1960s or 70s even. And sometimes the family still lived in part of it and then let public go around the rest of it. You know, it's like Buckingham Palace and stuff in London. That you're able to go in as long as the family are not in residence.
Psychic.
Right, should we go back up that other path down there, because there's some more scarecrows that way? Psychic.
So there's somebody who lived in the house who was psychic.
So can you give us your name, please, then we know who we're talking to.
Said to be.
And we'll come and look for you inside later.
Obviously, around about that time, people would have said straight away if you were practicing witchcraft or you had any sort of mediumship like that, you would have said something.
Oh yeah, of course.
Straight away.
Yeah, it was all.
Cross.
It weren't accepted back then, were it?
You will
Only by the people that practiced it, that's all.
What do you mean by you will cross? You will cross what? Crossroads here?
There is a crossroads coming up.
Crossroads?
But I need to keep filming the foliage just in case we see any of these little green people that people's been reporting.
I mean, that was weird, what we heard the other day about that, what somebody'd seen in the bushes, but it was like invisible, but not invisible, but you could see the outline of it in a tree, but it was only small.
Like it was masking itself.
You know, and you think...
Yeah, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? There's something's going on. But what I want to know, really, is has it always been like this and we're just picking it up more now because our cameras are better? Or is it because of all the recent UFO sightings and things that we're getting all this cryptoid stuff suddenly happening?
I think it's a bit of both.
Really?
I think people are picking more stuff up now because they're getting more. People have got better cameras. People have got phones on them so they can take pictures straight away.
Yeah.
And I think it's a bit of both. I think probably has been happening
Yeah.
for a long time, But I think you're getting more and more now because I think... Did you ever know me? I don't know. Can you tell me your name and I'll tell you?
They might be remember us from coming last time.
Do you remember
Look at
us
this
from
one.
last
Is it
time?
Jack Sparrow? Paul the Alien.
Paul the Alien. Ooh.
I would have thought it was Jack Sparrow that for a bit, really.
No, look, it's either his head.
Nobody's got all the dreads, hasn't he?
Elemental.
Elemental. That would account for some of the figures that get seen, innit?
Yeah, because
I think
Elemental is just some kind of spirit that's never walked the earth.
Yeah.
It's just built on energy.
But I sometimes think, you know, when you've got spirits floating around and all that, would they get inside one of these effigies and try and use it as like a vessel, you know, like as a body? Like has happened with the Annabelle doll, and what's that other doll here in England, the same thing happened? Peggy?
Oh, God, yeah.
Is it Peggy? Is it I think it was last seen at Tatton Park, that doll, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if spirits are looking to home themselves somewhere, would they pick something like that and get in it? That's one of the things I'd like to know. Okay, so let's carry on up this tree line path and just keep eyes on the in the woods in case we see something.
Oh, there was a big chicken here before.
Yeah, well, we're looking for two-legged green imps, apparently.
In the bushes.
Well, anywhere. They've been seen out there on the woodland side. This is like the grounds to the house, this bit. Doorway? Maybe there is a doorway to the imp world. Yeah, all we need to do is find it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or just get a good shot of the house from there anyway. Yeah.
Is there anywhere to get your walk?
We could go down that way because there's no one on that path down there.
No, you... Whoa. No, it wouldn't have been 1 o'clock anyway, would it? So, yeah, we won't go back down that way.
Go down that path and up that side where the canal is.
Yeah.
And just keep looking in case anything small.
Is there anywhere that you would like us to go? And who... You said you're in the house. 30. You said you're in the house. Drip. You said you're in the house. Who are you then? What's in the house? Who's in the house? That just sounds wrong, doesn't it?
Well, I can't think of a song I was going to start singing right then. But we're not going to do right now in the middle of this film. We'll just head along this path and we'll go and find some more scarecrows first. Let's do that. That's what this is all about today, really. Scarecrow fest. You keep one eye out for the imps if anybody sees anything odd.
I want a scarecrow that's going to get up and walk towards me.
Well, the last time we was filming up here, remember, some guy got in touch with us and said that they'd seen something. They even put the time down and everything when they'd seen it. So, wouldn't it be great if they had some horror scarecrows here, like from the movies, you know, like The Mummy, things like that. They would just get up and walk towards you.
Oh.
You really need to go to the Blackpool Ghost Train for that kind of thing, though, don't you? Really, not here. That's right. Let's carry on
Can
up.
you take us to somewhere where you want us to go?
Yeah. And tell us your name, please, then we can talk to you properly. We know who you are.
Yeah.
Oh God, there's a whole army coming down here now. Don't this always happen? You pick a path and think it's quiet, and next minute there's an army coming down.
Follow.
Let's film the canal bank anyway, because on that side you can actually walk over there, and I'm thinking that if these imps are seen, it doesn't mean they're just over this side. They could well be over that side too.
Yeah, I mean, go north.
Go north.
Which way's north?
Well, I think I can see Winter Hill over there, so that's going to be north.
Yeah.
That way's north. Well, we are going north right now, to be honest.
There's a bridge down there. We'll be able to do it.
Yeah, there is a bridge somewhere, so we'll see if we can get across it, innit?
I'm sure of it, I'm sure.
See if we can get across it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a... pretty sure. I remember one. Negative.
Negative. That's like what Spot would say, isn't it? There's a bridge over there. Negative, Captain.
Getting a ticket, Captain.
Why don't you just say no? No, there's not a bridge over there.
Yeah.
I can't be doing this Star Trek speak. It loses me sometimes.
I can't take it, Captain.
Can I change the laws of physics?
Laws of physics. The condoms on the starboard bow, Anyway, that's enough of that.
Then we can walk up here actually because there's picnic benches. Let's go and film some of these trees.
Too much.
Look how beautiful it is, the autumn now. Last time we were here it was summer, weren't it? Look at the difference in the colours now. And this is where we ought to be looking if we want to see such things as imps. In and amongst the trees. Because if they're green, or here's a question for you. I'm having a thought. I'm having a thought. Right. Think about this, right? Animals can change colour and camouflage themselves, can't they?
Yeah.
Now these imps back in summer, people were saying they were little green men, right? What if they turn brown in autumn so they can camouflage?
Oh yeah, they would. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Would they camouflage like animals do, change their colour then they're not seen? It's like most animals, it's like that amazing footage of Bigfoot that's just been loaded on by two people on a train going through Colorado in America. You must see it, guys. They're literally in the middle of nowhere, aren't they? And this Bigfoot just runs across and then it sees the train and it crouches down and hides. And when it crouches down, you literally can't see it because it blends in the same colours as the desert. It's the most amazing Bigfoot footage I've seen that, and it's not many people have seen that yet. I think if you Google it, Colorado train footage, Bigfoot sighting, it should come up. That's providing the government haven't confiscated it already. As governments tend to do when you find something unusual on film. Oh look, there's holly coming already. I'm going to fill the canal a bit here. Oh, I think, really, because there's so many trees. I think we're not just talking about imps. I think we could be talking about other cryptoids, like Andy was saying. Some YouTubers are picking up cryptoids now that are actually masking themselves, blending in. Sometimes you've got to look close and careful, haven't you? See stuff. Are you doing SLS? If you pick any figures up on SLS, then that's something. Alright, let's carry on up a little bit. There's the hall at the back there, Rufford. Look, there's a canal boat at the back there, Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can actually sail straight down here on the canal then on your canal boat.
Yeah, because it takes you to that marina, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh God, that you know who's at the marina, don't you? Do you remember our Captain Birdseye, the sailor, the guy who got stuck with his flipping boat, and we got lumber with him for the entire afternoon, digging him out and pulling him along the canal bank?
Yeah, well, I'm not going anywhere near.
And if anybody wants to laugh and wants to see that, it has been loaded up. Oh God, I'm talking about February, March now, a while back. Captain Birdseye, he was stuck and we helped him to get out of the flipping whatever he was stuck in, didn't we, Andy?
Yeah.
Aye, what's weird? Yeah. So what happened that time, this guy got stuck with his canal boat, right? Me and Andy was helping him out. Well, he's moored up at the back of this particular hall. I've just remembered actually, I'd forgotten totally about that. That's obviously the canal where he's moored up at. So, Captain Birdseye, hi. Hope you managed to get out of where you were stuck and get back onto Rufford because we never saw him again and I have no clue what happened to him.